And ABC7 business commentator Richard Stern is joining us now to tell us what a difference a day makes. Richard.
Haley, you're absolutely right. I'm reminded of the book Chicken Little, The Sky is Falling. Well, that was yesterday. The sky was definitely not falling today, although we have seen lots of volatility, which we hadn't seen prior to yesterday. A 206-point swing. The high of the day was plus 153. The low of the day minus 53. But we did finish very much in plus territory. So certainly a lot of nervous investors overnight, but at least today we put a big Band-Aid, if not a styptic pencil, on the bleeding from yesterday. Let's take a look at the figures. There you see the Dow did finish with a gain of 56 points, more than 1/4%, closing at 20,663.02. That on volume of 701 million shares. For the day, the NASDAQ was the big loser yesterday, up 0.75% today, up almost 44 points at 6,055.13. That on volume of 1,661 million shares. And then we have the S&P up almost 0.4%, not quite 9 points at 2,365.72. Well, it seems like almost day after day I talk about retailers and how poorly they're doing. Well, the largest retailer, Walmart, is doing just fine, thank you. The company today announced earnings that were ahead of Wall Street expectations. Same-store sales were up by 1.4%, and the company very proudly announced that they have now had 11 consecutive quarters of increased sales. That despite all the success, of course, of Amazon.com. The biggest announcement, and maybe the biggest surprise, is a 63% increase in their e-commerce business. That translates to Walmart.com. 63% increase. So it looks like while Amazon is the leader, they've got somebody chasing after them, and that's a very big somebody, that's for sure.
Well, Walmart doing okay, but some problems, though, for Ann Taylor, one of those retailers we talk about almost daily.
Some very major problems, unfortunately. The stock today fell by more than 26% in one day after announcing just very poor earnings. Ann Taylor is Ann Taylor, Ann Taylor Loft. It's also Lane Bryant and a few others. But no matter how you slice it, down 26% in one day is very tough.
Wow.
That's huge. All right. Richard, thank you so much for the update.
You're very welcome.